Welcome to today's episode, guys. This is update where we're at, and it's a raw and unedited. So we're filming and posting, and someone's eating. So those on Instagram
and Facebook,
sorry, up to date with what's happened. A handful of people have cottoned on. But for everybody else that hasn't cottoned on,
we've done it again.
We did it again. We went big ticket item shopping whilst on holidays.
Which we tried to avoid it, but we just couldn't put up with it anymore. The old Tanamai was a great little caravan.
It's perfect for those weekend getaways and school holiday trips, week trips.
Living in full time for 9 months.
10 months.
10 months.
We did 10 months.
We were just about ready to kill each other.
But we cracked it before the 10-month mark. We cracked it before Darwin.
It's just taken us this long to find a van to be able to buy straight away. So
we've upgraded the van for anyone that hasn't cottoned on yet. And we started looking when we got to Darwin.
Yeah.
And it's taken until Perth before we've actually found something.
We nearly found something in Darwin, but we'd hesitated and went back the next day to possibly, pay a deposit, and it had already gone. So
we did have other options, but it was going to bigger vans and waiting
a lot longer.
Yeah.
So we had a list of, we sat down and
we ended up writing a list
of everything that we wanted in a van, in our next van.
Our wish list.
Yeah, a wish list.
Which we haven't achieved, but
no.
There's only, what have we got to do?
Within our budget. Yeah.
That was another thing.
That was the other thing. Keeping to our budget, we had to, make a couple of little compromises, but the compromises we've made can all be rectified quite easily. So the major stuff that we wanted to be ticked off, this van ticks it off. Don't you reckon?
Yeah. So what have we got to add? Another solar panel?
Yeah, we just got to add some more solar to the roof.
Lithium?
Upgrade the battery to a lithium battery, but the operating system and everything in the van can handle that without having to change anything. So that's a bonus. You don't have to go and change everything and rewire everything. So it's just all a drop-in fit, which is great.
Grey water.
Yeah, and a grey water tank, which I'm in the process of trying to nut out and sort out what we're going to do there. But it looks like a pretty straightforward, easy fix. It's just one of those jobs you've got to try and fit in and do on the road.
But basically we can move straight into this one.
Yeah, it's been fantastic so far. So obviously we'll spin the camera around, or Mel will sort of turn it around and show you what we bought. So we bought it is a 2022 Jayco Journey Outback 19'6" 2-bunk van. So as I said, it ticked most of our boxes in what we wanted in our van. We've since realised from starting this trip, we were sort of a bit delusional, I dare say, and we wanted to have the full off-road van. Had to have a full off-road van because we're going to go and do all this off-grid stuff and all that sort of stuff. And to be honest, we never used the old van in any extreme, crazy off-road situations that this thing wouldn't handle. So we just thought, why do we pay that extra huge amount of money and extra weight and everything when we could get away with this? So, a lot of people bag Jaycos, but look, I've been researching now for probably the last 6 months, to be honest. No matter what brand you buy, they've all got their problems. So the way I look at it, and this is just my point of view, Jayco is like your Toyota of your caravans. You can go to any town or dealership or anything and buy parts for them. So that was a big tick for me in having to fix anything. I found with the Austrac, you know, it was an issue to find parts to fix it. You know, a few little things that we broke, I just had to compromise and make stuff to fix it, where this, no problem. Excuse me, no problems at all. So, quick walk around. We'll start this side.
Yep, so hang on. Sorry for anyone that already knows what these look like.
Yeah.
But for everyone that doesn't know, this is a quick walk around.
It's not going to be overly concise, but yeah, just a quick walk around. We've got to get a video out tonight.
It was the best fit for the... Yeah, someone's meant to be taking over editing and hasn't got tonight's ready. So this is what you get, an update.
Yep. So, obviously, you've got your tunnel boot that runs all the way through. Obviously we've already got that sort of filled. Your water inlet, mains pressure, 2 inlets for your 2 tanks as well. Obviously this is running your instantaneous hot water system, which is great when you're on powered sites with water. You can just go to town and have a long hot shower. It's been fantastic. Obviously window over the bed, window over the dining area. It's got your Jayco 2 independent suspension. We've got tyre pressure monitors. Obviously this one is the first for us. It's got a 3-way fridge in it. So far it's been great. I'm loving having a fridge inside. I don't have to go outside at the freezing cold just to make a coffee and rain, you know, just to get the milk and make a coffee of a morning. Obviously this one, we probably don't need to go in there.
You don't need to show that.
That's your black water,
Black water.
Black water, so your toilet cassette in there. That's your window into your ensuite. So obviously this has got front 2 tanks at the front for drinking. No grey water tank at the moment, but it has the spare wheel mounted up underneath, which what I'm hoping to do is run a smaller grey tank that way. Obviously we don't travel with the grey water tank full, so I'm not too worried about it having it fitted off to one side. So around the back, marriage saver. That was my biggest gripe of our trip, was having to take the bikes on and off the back of the Austrac every time we set up. So now the bikes are on there, they just live there. We don't have to take them off if we don't need them, which is fantastic, and doubles as a drying rack. We fitted the jerry can holder after we bought it, just a simple mod from Jayco. We'll go back around. We'll go back around the front and come in that way. So they're obviously your vents for your fridge. So I can't remember which one's in. One's cold air in and hot air out.
Is it cold, hot?
Yeah, one of the two. Yeah, well, hot air rises, so cold in, hot out. Cover over the front window, which covers over the bed. Two 8.5, 9 kilo gas bottles. Stone guard. It came with the DO35 hitch. Just got a jockey wheel on it, which it'll be getting replaced very shortly. Has your electric awning, and then obviously pull out barbecue tray, drawer. Yeah, it's good to store the barbecue in, but you've got to still take the barbecue out to utilise it. Got a gas point underneath here for the barbecue. This one's just a hatch gives you access underneath the bed, which at the moment we've just got our anti-flat kit, which we haven't installed, and we store our shoes underneath there. Obviously your door security mesh, close it well as well. Courtesy light. We've got the LED light that runs along the awning. Two 12-volt outlets, a 240-volt outlet, an antenna outlet for if you want to put the TV out here. The fold-down table. And then there's just a storage for under the bunk bed. So, quick rundown. We'll spin the camera around and someone can show you inside.
So, sorry about the washing. Note for anyone that saw Corey's Kalbarri photo at, photo of the Tenamaya Kalbarri.
Yes.
We had an incident with the awning and it actually did end up breaking Bentley's tent pole. So, he's got a new tent.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
done
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay, east-west bed, queen bed. So we've had to downgrade to a queen bed, and I'm doing the climbing over. So that's a sacrifice we've made to stay under 20 foot. As you can see, plenty of storage. Siroccos, that was a deal. Siroccos were one of our deal breakers. TV, it is on the swivel arm. Having a dining table inside is amazing. You coming in?
Yeah,
I have a kitchen. We have a full kitchen. I have an oven. And look at this. I got all this room. I love it. And I embarrass my family all the time because I'm always dancing up and down my kitchen. Another benefit is having separate fridge freezer. So that's it, a microwave. We don't know what it's like to have a microwave since Millie, our 78 model Millard that we had. So we haven't used it yet. It's what most people use it for, the bread bin. Ibis for aircon is amazing. I don't know if you've noticed yet, the amount of sunlight and natural light coming in this fan. That was one thing with the Tenamai at the door end, it just didn't have enough sunlight. Moving on through to the bunk room. We have our two bunks. Someone's obviously, that's the storage bunk, which normally stays like that. And we have Shelby's bedroom. And the other deal breaker again, there was Siroccos on both bunks for this one. So up this end, all our clothes fit in one spot beautifully. Right next to our bathroom. We have a full ensuite. So we have a shower where we can just shower and we don't have to shimmy it and squeegee it anymore. Over here, can you see me in the mirror?
Yep.
There. So we've got our dirty washing and a washing machine already in it. And as you can see, there's storage under the sink, above. You can see I've added in a couple of my Fusion Lock containers. But that's us in a nutshell. Hey, that was close. Do you want to spin it back around so it's both of us, honey, and not just me?
So, a couple of things that, you know, obviously to run through. We've got this cupboard, which houses the majority of your electrical. If I can get it around there. So yeah, there's not a lot going on in there, but a little bit. I'll turn the camera around.
Do you want me
Sorry
to hold
for the
it?
finger. Yes, please.
Okay.
So, yeah, obviously you got your control for your Suburban instantaneous hot water. You can set the temperature to whatever you want. Maximum is 50 degrees. Obviously, we're still to work out what that switch does. We'll work that out eventually. That's our switch for the awning. We still do have to take it back to Jayco and get them to upgrade that so the awning can be operated via a Bluetooth app. They just were out of stock when this van was built, so we're going to do that. obviously we've got the Sphere Wi-Fi router in there. Yeah, and then sort of a bit of an empty space. Yeah, head unit, radio, USB, Bluetooth, DVD, CD, whatever you want to call it. This particular van's running the new projector. It's a PM235J, so it tells you everything there. So both water tanks are full. We're running off 240 volt. The battery's full. There is also an app you can download which you can turn the hot water system on, your pump on, and everything via the app, and it tells you exactly what sort of power's coming in, what's going out, and everything. And it's full lithium upgradable. And then obviously underneath the bed is just the battery, and the power bank is underneath there. So that's it. So
do we regret it? No way. We love it, absolutely love it.
Yes.
So it's I feel like I got a house again, not camping all the time.
It was a stressful day because
take these off now on the side.
We advertised the old van for sale.
Oh yeah, what happened to that?
We advertised it for sale, and a lovely gentleman drove up from Albany the next morning and had a look at it and purchased it. So we sold the old van in the morning and then picked this one up in the afternoon. So
we'd already looked at this one the day before, and
so it was a bit stressful having to change everything over, especially being in WA.
Intense.
Yeah, you know, issues with banks transferring money and that sort of stuff, but in the end it worked.
The old van we had to empty, clean before they got there to have a look at it, to be able to drive off if they loved it, which did happen.
So I think
storing all our stuff in between vans was interesting.
Yeah, I think we started at about 6:30 in the morning, and I think it was about the same time in the afternoon by the time we got something to eat. It was just go.
We didn't have lunch that day, do we?
No, there was no lunch. There was only one coffee I was running on. Yeah, but it all worked out in the long run, and we are super happy. Shelby's happy.
We're all happy.
We're all happy. Yeah, it's just made our life so much easier, and to be honest,
it's improved our lifestyle.
Yeah, and to be honest, I honestly, looking back on it now, and we've only had this thing not even a week, I have no idea how in the hell we survived 10 months in the Tanami.
Probably we didn't know any better.
Yeah. Look, and you know, it tested us, didn't it?
It's not designed for living full time.
No.
In a nutshell. It's a great,
It tested us, but you know, obviously, what do they say? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, yeah, so that's it.
Done.
Yeah.
Dusted.
So
I can upload it now.
Yeah. So obviously, don't forget, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. We nearly cracked the 700 subscribers, so that'd be fantastic if we could get to that. Obviously our goal is to get to 1,000, but
it's been that long that I've actually been on there, because all the videos have been scheduled. I haven't been on there for a while because hasn't been enough internet to load any videos.
So yeah, please subscribe, and any questions, chuck them in the comments and we will answer them. We try and answer every single question when we have service. And so cheers guys.
And all I can say is thank you to all of you that have already subscribed and been following us along our journey, and to those that have asked questions and left comments, thank you. There's been lots of beautiful comments and stuff, so thank you to everyone that's been interactive with us over all our social media, and everyone that's on board supporting us on all our social media. So big shout out and thank you to you guys that have already been there. And if you still have questions about the Tanami, shoot them our way. We can still answer obviously them. There's all our episodes up until Perth.
Yeah, we'll still have it.
You'll see that, and then you'll start seeing the new van.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
See ya.